There is an expectation when you come to Wartburg College, and very specific to communication arts, that you have access.
We have a nice melding of different philosophies and theories that are going on here. We have wonderful experts teaching our classes, but we also ground our praxis in theory. So you're going to get a good, rigorous education here, and you're going to be able to practice those skills that you've learned in the classroom.
You know, some kids go to school all 4 years and don't touch anything, and they major in a degree. Whereas my freshman year, I was going out doing stories, reporting, doing just like real life people are doing.
The students, I get a real kick out of them here because they are so gung-ho, and they're always around the department.
Every studio is usually full with students editing for a particular class. They're doing their TV and their radio newscasts. They're printing the trumpet.
Many colleges and universities have a radio station or contribute programming to a TV channel. Wartburg is unique because our radio station and our television channel is right here in our academic building.
We will make sure that they get courses in their major on their first day. We will make sure that they get full-time professors as academic advisors on their first day. And then those students then would break out into their emphasis area, whether that is electronic media, print media, public relations, speech, or theater.
The communication explosion around the world is being driven by electronic media. Whether it's showing up on the internet or DVDs or wherever, it's still the foundation of radio and television.
I find that teaching is a two-way street. I learn things from the students, and hopefully they pick up some things from me.
Some people might think that radio is a dying art, but I disagree. I personally, with a background in radio of 23 years, know that it is a changing field, but it's always going to be there.
It's opened up a whole new world for me because it's what I want to get into, and as a 20-year-old sophomore, I'm able to do what I love, and not a lot of people can say that.
For a group of 6 students to come up with the idea to travel to New Orleans post-hurricane and come back with material that they can turn into a documentary that not only has impact but is aired statewide on public television, you can't do that anywhere else.
I was part of the New Orleans documentary project, and that was a lot of hours and a lot of work with a lot of really great and talented people, and they were all very motivated.
We had Iowa Public Television pick up our documentary and show it to the entire state of Iowa, and that was really special to us. And I think it really showed us that students here at Wartburg College can really make a difference, and then that the work we do is professional.
We have a television channel where the students are in charge of programming the channel, operating the channel. No other place in Iowa gives the students that ability.
Theater is important because it allows you to use yourself as your instrument. It allows you to explore who you are in terms of how you would react in different situations.
One of the things I like most about the theater department here at Wartburg is the people, the students involved in it.
Well, Dr. Faustus was a play that we did, and we readapted it to be more modern. We ended up getting nominated to actually perform at a regional theater festival, so that was a lot of fun, and we got to perform in front of all these people from all over the region, and it was quite the accomplishment for us.
I view a lot of my work as enrichment.
He's very good at improv things, making things humorous, taking classics and adapting them to modern day situations. I think that's really interesting and enlightening.
Theater's all about telling stories and getting people to come along with you and getting them involved and letting them suspend their disbelief, getting them to buy into your view of reality. So maybe I'll just leave it at, come on down and see some of the theater, buy into our reality.
The speech communication track really focuses on general human communication theory. Technologies will change every 5 years, every decade, but the theories behind what makes humans tick and how they communicate has remained consistent.
When I think about what I want to do with my life and what I actually enjoy doing, not what is going to make me money, I enjoy speaking. And that's really what appealed to me about the major.
With forensics, it's teaching you these great writing skills, interpersonal speaking skills, all that stuff.
We're very competitive, we travel a lot, and it really puts our skills into use.
Medals or a team trophy or anything like that, that's showing our school that we are serious about competing.
Our students are not only equipped with the professional skills that they need, but the life skills that they need to be productive members of any organization or community in which they find themselves when they leave Wartburg.
Well, I think Wartburg has a really good print media department. I think it's good because you have so much individualized attention. You can really kind of work on your stories and kind of learn how to improve.
The Trumpet is a student-run newspaper, and it's an organization we have here on campus. We have students that are the editor-in-chief, and then we have section editors and then assistant editors all the way down to regular staff writers.
When you look at the research, really, newspapers, magazines, that sort of thing are still very important to people in their lives, and I think it's important to keep training people in that kind of discipline because, I mean, if you can write well, you can really do anything.
The PR department is awesome. Everyone involved is, so close-knit.
I don't fear having students out in the field doing PR work. In fact, I actually encourage it.
You can just tell that the Wartburg students are helping out in different areas of the community wherever you go.
I think I'm a very qualified person in terms of public relations and electronic media either way because each experience I've had has only helped me in other areas.
The other thing is that we also have our own student-run public relations integrated marketing agency called the Tower Agency.
I actually am doing Tower Agency through the Big Brother Big Sister account, and I chose that because my service project is Big Brother Big Sister, so I felt that I could have a closer connection with that.
Being able to jump right into it as a freshman was definitely a big advantage.
The things that you learn, you can do, and it's fun. And it doesn't really seem, like you're actually in school most of the time, which is the best part about it.
Imagine the Wartburg student going and having lunch now with someone who runs the ad agency here in the Cedar Valley. So yeah, there's a lot of opportunities, and we're making those connections here at Wartburg for the PR majors.
I think the New Orleans Documentary Project is just one example of the great work that comes out of our department and the drive that the students and the faculty have.
I do believe that journalism is a noble profession. It's important for the public to be informed about what's going on in their world.
I do get very emotional when I talk about our students because they are very talented, they are very dedicated, but most importantly, they're good people.
Most other schools don't really get their first years involved so much. It's more you have to wait till your junior year, especially at a larger university.
Whatever aspect of the media you're into, you're really going to find that it is all hands-on.
I've met so many great people here just through playing soccer and through other extracurricular activities with the Trumpet and WTV.
Wrestling takes up a lot of time, but professors understand that, and they're willing to work with you as long as you're responsible about communicating to them when you need to be gone, when you're going to be there.
All of our faculty know to have their doors open, their minds open, and their hearts open to working with students.
The more experiences I have, the better off I'm going to be when I want to go into my career.
When people walk into this department, they see a family, they see a community, and I think when people come to visit, they see that community and they know it's a place where they belong.
It's always new and exciting, and every day I'm learning something new, and my classmates are showing me new techniques and different ideas, and they're fun and they're crazy, and I love every second of it.